Hey everyone, this is Katrina, the owner of COSMarketing Agency. Is Facebook marketing still effective in 2023? A lot of people ask me this question and we're going to dive right into it. So the answer is yes, Facebook marketing is and still can be effective in 2023. The big thing to keep in mind is that you want to make sure you're going into it with the right strategy and for the right reasons. Now, Facebook is a very saturated platform. If you're going to put all of your eggs in the Facebook basket, it's high risk. So what we suggest is diversifying on multiple platforms. And when I'm thinking of multiple platforms, namely, what comes to mind for most business owners would be LinkedIn and YouTube. YouTube especially because it also connects directly through Google search through their video function. So Facebook is still an effective marketing tool. You just typically want to use that as a cross-channel process. It's not like it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago, where Facebook was one of the only social media sites. There are a lot of places to advertise your business. Facebook's a good place to do that, but you want to diversify. So when it comes to Facebook, much like other sites, you want to focus on the quality of your content first. Quality in, quality out. If you are posting photos that are grainy, videos that are grainy, it's not going to get a great response. You want to make sure that all of your content in particular is video, reels, or stories, and you want to make sure everything is HD to 4K quality, which means nothing grainy from an old school flip phone. It is more than worth your time and money to invest into better equipment. Now, if that is something you cannot do or don't want to do, work with what you have for right now, but we highly suggest using a modern smartphone or some kind of HDLR camera to film your content. There's also B-roll that you could get relatively cheap online that you could use, which is basically other people's video that they have filmed that you can edit and splice together to make your own video. But when you personalize this on Facebook, people have a much better response. You kind of fade into the background. If your posts look like someone else's content, if you use B-roll that's for free online that millions of people have downloaded. So we highly suggest that you film your own content. Our company, COSMarketing Agency, provides on-site videography in Central Florida. So if you are local and you do not want to film on your own, we suggest having us or someone else in the area help you. Now, when it comes to Facebook, it's all about consistency. You want to make sure that you're posting, every day or every couple of days. And if that's not something that you can do, have a content creator, someone like us, or, someone that works with you directly do that for you. Also, occasionally you'll find virtual assistants that can at least handle some of that process. So that is an option for you. Also, keep in mind, different strokes for different folks. You want to have shorter frame content and you want to have longer frame content. So what do I mean by short content? Short content could be something, in the realm of as little as 20 seconds to a minute long. That would be good for a reel. Or you could have videos that are, 2 to 5 and maybe even 10 minutes long. 10 minutes would be, kind of long for a video, but you want to at least make some content that's a few minutes, other things that are very, very quick and fast moving. And the reason being is you want to appeal to different audiences, right? If someone's in a hurry, maybe they'll see your quick content. Maybe if somebody's ready to learn more and they really want to deep dive into, what you do and how you're different, maybe you do a longer video that's 5 or 10 minutes long where you compare yourself against the competition and show what makes you different in a more in-depth and meaningful way than you could do in a 20-second little teaser, hey, call me here kind of thing. So you want to try different types of content out. I think where a lot of people struggle on Facebook especially is that they're only focusing on short form or only focusing on long form, and you honestly need both, especially on Facebook. Now, the benefit of also having some longer form content is you can start out with that longer video and you could chop it up into smaller bits and use that for your short form. So that's a little pro tip that's going to save you guys some time, okay? Now, story posts is another reason why a lot of people are struggling on Facebook. They're just simply not posting story posts, or they're not doing it often. You want to post 1 or 2 stories a day if you can, and these are quicker to edit. Oftentimes we will take a raw photo and we'll just throw it in their native editor in the story section and, give it a link on there, do something quick, and it literally takes a couple of minutes. So it's definitely worth your time to do that. Story posts also are at the top of your news feed. So you have people that are short on time and they don't want to scroll around. You can connect with them right there at the top of their news feed. So it's a very good resource. You want to make sure that you're using Facebook in its entirety. Do not skip on features on the platform whatsoever because you are missing out. And that includes ad campaigns. I think that this is what you guys are going to potentially struggle with the most, but it's also the most important, is ad campaigns. Now, what's an ad campaign for those who don't know? That's essentially a sponsored post. So anytime you've been on Facebook and you've seen that little, note denotation next to the post saying sponsored, that means that is a post that ad dollars would put into. Targeting is something that you could do with an ad on Facebook, and that's super important because you want to target people based on their interests, their locations, if you are servicing certain local areas and things of this nature. So targeting is super important. You want to run ads on Facebook, and if you are new at this, maybe the easiest thing to do would be to boost a post. That might work out better for you, where you're just boosting existing posts before you go into the Meta Ads Manager and start, doing ads from scratch and that whole kind of thing. But, we do recommend that long term because then you can employ retargeting and you have a lot more options at your disposal. So that's what I have for today in regards to, is Facebook marketing effective in 2023? It absolutely is, guys. You just need to know how to utilize it properly and be diverse in your approach. Also, you want to keep in mind Facebook groups are another way to network, kind of get that online word of mouth going. That's another part of Facebook you might want to use. Let us know if you want us to make a video about that specifically or anything else that we talked about here today. And if you are in Central Florida and you're looking for help with your marketing, give us a call at 407-334-9378. You can also email us at COSMarketingAgency@gmail.com. It's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.